We are all well acquainted with gooseneck lowboy trailers that were pioneered by Rogers Trailers. But Landall went a different route when tackling the issue of transporting heavy equipment. DCP by First Gear has finally released a 64th scale Landall traveling axle trailer. So smash that like button and let's talk about Landall. Landall was founded in 1963 by Don Landall in Kansas. It's headquartered today in Marysville, Kansas, with more than 350,000 square feet of manufacturing space. When founded, it was Quick Service Welding Company. But that wasn't enough for Don. So he bought out his partner in 1967 and began production of his own brand of agricultural equipment. Kind of funny, a trailer maker started out with farm equipment. However, that's what Don did. By 1970, the removable gooseneck trailer was perfected and moving equipment worldwide. But Don thought there had to be a better way to load equipment onto a trailer. After all, there were several steps required to unhook the neck from the trailer before loading or unloading. So, Don wanted to make it simpler for the driver. Don's solution was revolutionary, as instead of lowering the deck down and unhooking the neck, he just slid the trailer axles forward and tilted the deck to the ground behind the axles. This allowed the driver to only have to push a few levers to lower the deck to the ground for loading or unloading. The Landall traveling axle trailer was born. Utilizing hydraulics, the axle slid forward, allowing the clearance for the deck to lower behind the axles. Then, with the push of another lever, more hydraulics tilt the deck to the ground. This creates a gentle slope to drive equipment on or off of the back of the trailer deck. Also, the system allows the front section of the trailer deck to raise flush with the upper deck over the fifth wheel. This way you can drive equipment up on the neck and utilize the entire length of the trailer, something not possible with a removable gooseneck trailer. The traveling axle trailer also has an added benefit for maneuverability. While it is not ideal to move with the axles slid forward, it is possible. So in tight spaces, it is possible to slide the axles forward a bit, thereby shortening the wheelbase and turning radius to make a tight turn that would otherwise be impossible. These benefits make Landall trailers ideal for equipment rental companies like Sunbelt or United Rentals to deliver or pick up equipment from clients. For more on United Rentals, see my video with the link below and let me know if you want me to do a video on Sunbelt Rentals. Just 5 years after its introduction, the Landall Company was incorporated in 1975. Landall Company continued true to its roots, making farm equipment, and expanded to material handling, construction equipment, and even military equipment. However, it is most known for its traveling axle trailers. DCP has made the Landall 440B traveling axle trailer. The real one is a 40-ton capacity trailer available in several different lengths. DCP replicated the 440B 50-foot CA, which is the California legal 50-foot length. Other lengths that Landall makes of the 440 are 41-foot, 48-foot, and 53-foot. The trailer allows for the super low clearance pavers to be loaded with an easy one-man operation. The backbone of the 440 is a 4-beam frame design. Along with a wider undercarriage, outboard tilt cylinder mounts and outer beam pivot points, it is the foundation for superior stability while loading heavy loads. The current production Landoll 440 took a huge leap forward in tech with the introduction of the all-new Haas and high visibility lighting package. The Haas is what Landoll calls their new hydraulic operating systems. The Haas cuts the overall operational times in half. The axle forward travel is 36% faster and 58% faster moving back. The tilt deck positions is nearly 63% faster, and the winch in and out speeds have increased by 66%. Talk about advancements. The 440 features the super low clearance slope transition, which allows for man lifts, forklifts, and other low clearance equipment to easily load onto the upper deck. A railroad track option is available for transporting rail maintenance equipment. Landall has developed an approach plate that sits down onto the rail to create a solid base and smooth transition from rail to trailer without the use of ramps or heavy drop-in rails. This allows operators to safely load these rail maintenance machines within minutes, freeing up the tracks faster. Finally, Landall went above and beyond to protect your investment in a 440B by using a powder coat paint process on the entire trailer frame. Powder coating provides a very durable finish with excellent chemical and salt resistance while giving Landall trailers a high quality, attractive appearance. 8 standard powder coat colors are available. Now, why don't we go look at DCP's 64th scale release of a Landall 440B 50-foot CA.
And here we go, folks. This is the Peterbilt 389 pulling the brand new tooling of the Landall 440B-50CA traveling axle trailer. This is a tandem axle trailer, and it is an all white. It is a DCP by First Gear 64 scale diecast replica, ages 14 and up. Comes in the standard DCP box with the 2-piece blister and the mural in the back. It also is item number 60-2033. And there it is, out of the package. Isn't that a good looking truck and trailer? A great set. However, wouldn't that be fun to go delivering equipment onto construction sites? Talk about trying to keep that sucker clean. And since the video is all about Landall, let's start off with the tractor on this one. This is a very clean custom paint job. It is an all white 389 with the 60-inch flat top sleeper on it. It's even got white fuel tanks with chrome bands. It has chrome straight stacks with a flat cut on the top and chrome show fenders. I'm not the biggest fan of these fiberglass show fenders, but a lot of people like them. They even went so far as to put a white fifth wheel. Now, they put a chrome diamond plate deck plate. I think I'd have gone with white, but they put chrome. It's got the chrome little steps to climb up there. Chrome air tank, but white battery boxes and steps. White hood, white fenders. Gray high back seats inside, black steering wheel, black gear shift, and black interior on a really good looking truck. It's also got a gray dashboard. Peterbilt logo on the side of the hood in red, which really stands out on the blank white. Little black mark down here, which is a tampo for the hood strap. They even took and made the breathers. They got some chrome bands and then the chrome intake, but they left the rest of it, they painted in white so it matches right in. Chrome mirrors, chrome exhaust, chrome visor. It has the stock grille on it from the Peterbilt 389 with the stock arrow headlights, which are chrome, with little individual jewel style headlights and marker lights painted in orange. And then it has the Peterbilt logo there, but they put a Texas drop bumper on the front instead. So it's a little bit of custom, but not super custom. The big thing is these fiberglass show fenders. Not my fan, but overall, I like the all-white look. It's a really good-looking truck. Underneath, you've got your all-white frame, differentials, everything painted in white, drive shaft and all. The engine and the transmission are painted in the right colors. It'd been nice if they'd have painted them white to match up, but they left it red for the pack car with the chrome piping for all the turbo under the hood. Really, really sharp truck. The back, it has brake lights tampoed in red, and then it has some red lights on the back of the sleeper. Window in the back of the sleeper, hard ABS, and you can see clean through it. Hard to see, but it is there. Chrome pogo stick with the airlines and everything. Now let's set that aside and look at what we're really here for, which is the Landoll trailer. The all new tooling this year, brand new, just came out a couple of weeks ago, actually. It's the Landoll 440B 50C8. So it is a 50-foot legal California trailer. It is legal 50-foot nose to tail. It does work. This is a great competition to the Talbert traveling axle trailer. This is the industry standard, the beginning, and everything else. It's got all its controls tampoed right there, and then DOT striping, marker lights, little flip down steps, Landall logo, Landall graphics, and then the 440B there, NGL for non-ground landing, and then it has chrome wheels on the rear, which look like 10 holes. You got soft rubber tires. It has mud flaps on the back, and of course they're going to be hard to focus on, but they do have the Landall logo and Landall company there. It has this bumper, which is like the real ones. The 3 brake lights and each side and the marker lights are tampoed in white with little black gaskets around them. Because they're LEDs, they'll shine red, and you can set them up to flash in different colors. Get a little bit of DOT striping there as well on that bumper. Then the DOT striping down the sides. Underneath, you can see the pistons on how this thing slides. You can see the tires and their tread pattern is pretty nice. And it's got little stabilizing feet right there, which go with the axles. And it has standard screw down type landing gear on it. It has Landall company right there. And then the other information cast in first gear 2024. However, this trailer, the first one didn't come out until 2025, but it was started in 2024. Kingpin for regular DCP Advantage Diecast first gear trailer tractors. And then you can see up here we have molded in wood grain pattern and then tampoed over to make it look like a really nice wood pattern. You can see the little chain down marks all over the trailer. Now you really couldn't use them because they're not hollow, but they're marked in, molded in. Got a winch up here with a little hook just molded into the thing. It's a really nice look. Passenger side, very much the same, except for there's no control panels over here like there is on the driver's side. Then to show it off, these slide that way, following the pistons, slides all the way up, and then these 2 pistons would push the deck up so that it goes there. Now you have to have this thing hooked to your truck in order for that to work. So let's put this landing gear up, hook it up, and then show it off. The other cool thing is with these types of trailers, you get the full length of the deck because you can roll any kind of equipment up onto the goose over the 5th wheel. So now that we got her hooked up and you got your axles way up there, she's actually kind of at a precarious position, but you put the deck down and poof, you could drive right up on it. And then you could drive all the way up onto the over onto the neck. And in fact, I'll tell you what, the Talbert does better because it actually goes all the way down. This one does not go all the way down. It doesn't lift quite enough. It should lift just a little bit more in order to actually engage. There we go. Now we got her. She's just be real careful when you push, but you got to push it all the way there. But unlike the Landall, this one is smooth all the way. So let's go on and load this truck up. You drop it down, you drive your equipment on all the way up onto the goose, and you would drive your next piece up on there. And now this trailer is not as long as the other one. It's 3 feet shorter, so it won't hold as much. And since I don't have any straps, I'm just going to push the deck down like that. And then you would slide the axles slide to the back. Just like that. And of course I knocked the tractor right off. Then I'll put the other tractor on just for the show of it. And then you would of course chain your equipment down. But there you go. She's ready to haul this farm equipment off to the auction where the farmer has gotten rid of it. Or maybe he's just picking it up from the auction, bringing it back to his farm. And that, my friends, is the DCP by First Gear Peterbilt 389 pulling the Landoll 440B 50CA trailer, the brand new trailer tooling from DCP. And it is an all white, a 1/64 scale model, and I've got several different Landall trailers available on my website, farmtoysandmore.com. And guys, every single purchase there really helps promote this channel and keep this channel going just for you guys. It helps produce it and helps keep things going because it takes a lot to run this channel in time, editing, research, etc. So if you really appreciate these videos, please go on and give a purchase on my website. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Do you remember the golden days of trucking when the roar of the engine promised freedom and adventure? Those were the days, right? Well, guess what? You can keep that spirit alive with our Trucking Fallen Flags T-Shirt of the Month Club. Imagine this. Every month, a high-quality jersey knit T-shirt arrives at your doorstep, featuring a legendary trucking company from the good old days. These are the companies that built our highways, shaping the journeys that we cherish today. Can you picture it? For June 2025, we're paying tribute to Pacific Intermountain Express, flashing their classic logo that dominated the highways of the West. It's like wearing a piece of history. Hey Eric, I said to my buddy the other day, remember those PIE trucks? I always thought that they looked like the kings of the road. Absolutely, he replied with a grin. It's like they owned the pavement on those West Coast mountain passes. And guess what? You can own that heritage too. Join today and become part of something unique. Click over to farmtoysandmore.com to subscribe. Don't just reminisce, wear those memories. Oh, and here's a little secret. These fantastic tees are printed at the same shop that makes my own Heartland Diecast Promotions gear. I'm wearing one right now, and trust me, the comfort and quality are top-notch. There's another quick link waiting for you at farmtoysandmore.com to buy this shirt. So, what are you waiting for? Let's keep trucking history alive together. Go ahead, click the link, and let's get you started on this monthly drive down memory lane. Stay awesome and keep on trucking. If you missed my video on Rogers Trailers, go watch it now. Thanks for watching. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skill, and I'll be back soon with another video.